this thing. Oh, it is okay. See, it's either too low or too high. I can never get it right. There, that'll do. I'm squashed over because look, I've got Poppy. Look, I'm squashed over into a little corner. Look, I've got Poppy there. See, now I've messed it up. Now I've messed you up again. There's that okay. That'll do. That'll do. Yes, oh my goodness. I had a tear in my eye watching William Shatner. Good morning, Edge of ASMR. Let me get my chat up. I've not done anything yet. I've not done anything. Oh, did you watch it? Oh, how wonderful. Now, as I said, I would love to go up. You know, that's been a dream of mine all my life as well, is to go up into space. But see, watching William Shatner go up, my heart was full of joy. I was so happy. And did you see him? Look, I don't know if you have saw him yet. I'm going to show you, right? It shows you him in the capsule, right? When they reach zero gravity, and everybody's kind of floating about and enjoying the weightlessness, and he's glued to the window. He is just looking out the window. Golfer girl, good morning to you in my sky. Good morning, Sky. Good morning. I'm going to show you that. I don't think I can have the volume on, but I can show you that. I showed my mum it this morning. Wait till she sees wee face. Oh, wait till look. My heart. Do you know, I always find rocket launches are dead emotional for me. I don't know what it is. Anyway, right, I'm going to show you some, right, look. There he's there, right, watch this. Look, everybody's floating about. Look at his wee face. Look at that view. And look what he does. He sits there the whole time looking out the window while everybody's just floating. Isn't that amazing? Oh, his wee face. He's absolute, and the whole time he just can't believe it. He just can't believe the beautiful planet that we stay in. It's so good. Listen, I've had a bit of a tear. I get emotional. I do. It must have Sky. I'm so glad that Captain James T. Kirk, James Tiberius or Tiberian Kirk, managed to eventually get out into space. So they're all astronauts. They're all astronauts now. But see, when they were putting the pin, they were giving them all a wee pin, right? Wee wings, if you like, for being an astronaut. And his broke. His was bent. Come on now, that guy's got a billionaire, isn't he? The man that does the rockets, that whatever, Jeff, whatever. Hey, come on now, you could at least make a badge that doesn't bend. You would think more, wouldn't you? You'd think more. You'd think it'd be like a gold badge or something like that they would get. But his badge was all broken. I was like, don't be doing. Get James T. Kirk a proper badge. Listen, guys, did you see the picture of me on Facebook? My son caught me being nosy. Oh, Edge of ASMR, thank you so much. I would love to go up. My mum said she wouldn't want to do it, but I would absolutely do it. I would, listen, as I say, see, my very first word was moon. That's the first word I ever said was moon. So I think it's just either in you your whole life or it's not. I've always been fascinated with going into space and stuff like that as a wee girl. I always loved all that. But I'm a dafty is the end of the story. I'm a broke dafty. Right, so I've not got the brains to become an astronaut and I've not got the cash to pay for a wee plane ticket. Yes, I did spot the firemen. I was looking, listen. You'll notice, golfer girl, notice my wee piece. Look, I was sitting here munching on, Sam, good morning to you. I was munching on a turkey, a piece in turkey, right, or a turkey sandwich, if you will, right? And I was really enjoying it. And me, no, you hear the sirens of coming in, you hear the sirens, right? And of course I'm like that. And then I hear them very loud. And Peter opens the front door and he shouts, "It's the firemen," right? So I never even had time to put my plate down. I ran out there with my plate, grabbed a chair and got up on it to watch. So my son took that picture and was standing there for evidence, you know, the stuff I do. And so I was there for about 15 minutes. So, of course, I wanted to eat my piece. So I just picked my piece up. So I was just watching the fireman while I was eating my turkey piece like that. It was somebody's bins that was in fire. There's houses up there, and listen, I don't like this, right? There's houses up there, and see underneath their house is a little space for them to put their bins. That's where they keep all their bins, right? Now, I don't know if it's been some wee dafty gone by that set fire to one of the bins, or maybe they've put something like an ashtray in that a cigarette wasn't out properly. Good morning, my open-minded. Good morning. Oh, William Shatner. I'm so open-minded. My heart is full of joy and love for him. So, listen, now, look, I wasn't the only. There was a wee man that stays along there. He was standing at the bottom showing his children the firemen, right? But I think we all know what I was looking at the firemen for. It was a bit, look, I've got to take any kind of wee thrill like that. You know what I mean? At my age, you've got to grasp what you can get. Anyway, so these houses, they've got the bins underneath the actual house. So somebody set fire to one of the bins and it's been up. But listen, see if that was to happen at night. The people are sleeping in their house. It's a it's been built. People haven't thought about this while they've been planned the houses. You know, to have the bin underneath your living room. People haven't thought about it. Open-minded, I was just being a good neighbour. I was just doing what you call neighbourhood watch. That's all I was doing. And then about 3 or 4 of them had to back the fire, had to go like that to fire engines to get them out that street. Listen, I still stood there. I just stood there looking. They seen me looking and I didn't care. I was like, you going to do about it? Come over and come and tell me that. Come into the bungalow. So anyway, I had a good time. Listen, see if you haven't seen it. I'm going to show you the picture right in question. And it's not a flattering picture of me by any means. I'll tell you that right now. I tell you, it's not a flattering. See if I'd have known, I'd have been sucking my belly and stuff like that. I'd have been trying to look cute. It's not a cute picture at all. What it is a true picture though. It's true. Look, there we are. That's me. Caught. On the wall. See, there's the fire engines here. So that was my wee day yesterday. I hope you get something good today. Oh, I did long hoses. Their hoses were long anyway. I was like, and we take my sandwich out there. Take my wee piece of turkey. I was just like munching away while I was watching the talent in the street. It was a lot. Listen, there was a lot of smoke. There was a lot. I was like bellowing the smoke. But other people were out, so it wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. That's me. But I know I shouldn't be on a wall. I shouldn't. My kids don't like it when mum's up on the wall. It could be mum down, and if mum fell off the wall, it'd be a trip to the hospital in an ambulance. I wouldn't want to be in that. I don't like that kind of uniform here. That gives me the creeps. Because they're usually injecting me or doing something bad to me. But I've calmed down since yesterday anyway. I've calmed down. I needed a wee rant yesterday about the whole doctor scenario. Absolute a-hole of a doctor. I don't... Yeah, it could have been mum's doubt. It could have been a badging. I don't even care if the doctor was to watch this. He's very terrible. He's got a very terrible bedside manner with people. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that I had been to the hospital. Imagine seeing the letter get lost. What kind of doctor's surgery are they operating? It got lost. The letter for the hospital that I personally took down and gave them by hand. It's just vanished. It's vanished. Who knows? Now, if that's vanishing, what else is vanishing for other people? You know, there's some serious documents. Oh, anyway, let's see. I'm getting myself upset again. Getting myself a bit flustered again. Let's get back to the Firemen or William Shatner. But that was great watching him going out there. Sam, what's happening tomorrow again? Because you've probably told me and I've forgot. I know that there's a lot of people with things on. Um, I've been busy. I've been busy for days. So I've been really busy this week. And I've been doing my flashy duty. Did you see my wee flashy? Oh, she's so cute. It's my brother's cat. Oh, she's so gorgeous. And she loves me so much. And I had her again this morning and she was all over me, rolling on me and purring and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh flashy. I wish I could take her home, but obviously I can't. You're getting it. Well, try not to worry about it, Sam. Listen, I got my first and my second and didn't have any symptoms whatsoever. I was a wee bit tired on Monday, but that could have just been me being tired. But I've had nothing else, no other symptoms. So um, hopefully, Sam, you'll be the same. And I get my flu jab as well. So, and I feel fine. I feel okay. But I see that a few weeks ago, I'm sure it was COVID I had, even though they tested negative. I was ill. I mean, I lost my voice and everything. It was terrible. Listen, last night I dreamt I was pregnant. What the hell? Hmm, pregnant. I dreamt I was. I must be thinking of my daughter. Dreamt I was pregnant. Here, that'd be a miracle. That would be a miracle. But there you are, that's what I dreamt last night. And I was quite happy about it too. I'm pregnant now, that's me pregnant. Yes, I got my second one open-minded. I got that on Sunday with my flu jab. They done the two of them. Green Rose, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with me today. Is this tangled? This necklace tangles all the time. Are you always... Well, there you go. I was dreaming I was pregnant. I don't know who the father was. I don't know who the father... Aquaman, maybe. Maybe it was Aquaman or one of the firemen. Maybe that's it. I was dreaming about the firemen. And look, I get pregnant just watching the firemen. That's how hot they were. I get pregnant just looking at them. That's what happened yesterday with their hoses. It could be any one of them. I need to take this off because it's going to annoy me. Because it's tangled and it's annoying. See, we can't have it like this. That's not right. It could have been Jason. It could have been... See, how the hell did that happen? That's like a fluke accident. The chain is wedged in between the L and the I. How did that manage to occur? Alright, I've got it now. There we are. That was strange. There we go. How the hell did that happen? Who knows? There we go. I've always got to watch this piercing that I dripped out the other one that was in my eye. You'll see a wee scar there. Taking off my shirt, I ripped it out. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all doing good. But that was me yesterday, up on a wall. Now, God knows where I get the strength from. It's a miracle when the firemen come into the street. But my wee pal, if you read the comments, my wee pal that stays not far away from me, that I used to walk up to school every day with the kids, she actually wrote, remember that day when we were walking home, it took us ages to get home. That was the day that I'd lost Peter. We were coming down the hill and there they were, the firemen, but I was in a group of lassies, you know, there was about 4 or 5 of us, right, and we were always talking naughty, well I was always talking naughty. Anyway, the firemen come out the street and I'm going, oh here we go ladies, they're all like, don't you start, and I was going, I smell burning. I smell burning, it's probably my drawers. You know, I was saying all that kind of stuff, right, coming down. And then I looked and, where's Peter? Where's Peter? And he was round the corner. And I went, oh, there he is there. And all the women, that was them, losing your son. Too busy looking at the firemen. So that was me. I had a wee bit of a red face, but that was a good day as well. It's always a good day when they're in the street. Not for the person that's house is on fire. That must have been scary as anything, but it was good for me when it was entertainment for me. That's what it was. And nobody was injured. There was no ambulances or anything like that. It was just the bins. But I remember our very first house that we had bought. It was like a flat, but it was like it was had up and downstairs and all that, right? And I remember waking up one night with the smell of burning, and that's never good when you wake up and it's like the fire you smell. And I went up the stairs to open the door, and it was getting really smoky. And when I opened my front door, I couldn't see if you were to put your hand like that, you wouldn't be able to see your hand in front of your face. It was just completely smoke, and all I seen was a light coming towards me. And it was a fireman, and he said, it's all right, Hen. He says, away back to bed, somebody set the bins on fire. That's what they like to do round about here. Oh, new beginnings. I need some new beginnings open-minded. That's what I need, some new beginnings. But I was quite happy about the pregnancy. You know, I must be thinking about Amanda as well, because she's always on my mind with her being pregnant. Well, sometimes we are. But this is a safe zone for if you want to say crazy stuff. Good morning, Goldust. Good morning, Goldust. Did you see my wee picture? Standing on the wall yesterday. Yep, up on a wall. My son, and it's not a flattering picture. See if I'd have known I was getting. And do you know what else? See if you look at the picture. I've got the shampoo in my hair. I've got the my hair's all shampoo. That didn't stop me. I should have went in and put some lipstick on. That's what I should have done. I should have went in there and quickly put some makeup on and dolled myself up a bit. Yeah, I know they like to say as the young team, we call them round here, right? We call them, say, like teenagers, we call them the young team, right? And you've got a young you've got a young team in every scheme, right? And I stay in a kind of scheme, so you've got the young team, and they like to do stuff, vandalise. I mean, they kicked a hole in that fence that's right there at my front door. They kicked a hole in that. They just like to go up because there's nothing for the young people to do. So that's what they do. They set fires, they vandalise. In fact, remember not that long ago, it was during the summer holidays, and they kept climbing on top of the school. Right, and I'm not going to grass them in. I'm not a grass. But I was concerned because I thought, see if one of the boys falls off the roof of that school, that's going to be a badging. That's going to be like a hospital situation thing. So they kept doing that. I never seen the police going over or anything. But that's all they've got here. They've not saying that they've got swimming and stuff, but it's stuff that for free, because people haven't got a lot of money that stay around about here. You know, they're all in the same boat kind of thing. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better this morning, Gold Dust. I hope you listen. Do you know what? I mean, we're both single. I should be getting us a double date. We could have had a double date with some firemen yesterday, Gold Dust. Me and you. I'd have took any one of them. Anyone. You could pick first, and I'll just take any MD. That's the stage I'll just take anyone. Just say whoever's left, I'll have it. I'll have them. So that was a good wee look. That was a good look yesterday. And it was you, golfer girl, that noticed my wee sandwich, my wee piece. Now that shows you when I put down a tasty sandwich to go and do something and I climb on it, you know that there's some serious hotness. So there. In fact, can you remember? I was telling you that crazy time that I had to go in the hospital and Amanda came with me. You know, with Uncle Frankie that time, and I'm sitting in the wheelchair because I couldn't move the leg. The leg was burning, and in fact, I'd been sick. The pain in the leg was making me physically sick. And in come the police, and I swear I never uttered a word. And Amanda looked at me and went, "Mother, behave yourself." I was like, "What? I didn't even say anything, Amanda. Didn't." She was like, "I know what you were. I know, I know you too well." I was like, "God, I'm getting told off, and I've not even said anything yet. Yet is the word." Yes, you've got Sky's right. See, Sky's, you've got a lot of wisdom for someone so young. You've got a lot of wisdom. Gold dust, I'll be with you as well. I'll be like, here, right, we'll take turns each. You can have a shot of the pole, I'll have a shot of the hose, and then we can swap, right? We'll do that. That's a double date. Or a foursome. I don't know what that would you call that, a double date? I don't know. Not with you, Gold Dust. I'm not chatting you up or anything like that, but you know what I mean? Is that like a foursome? Would you call that, or is that a double date is better, isn't it? But I would see a foursome something else, isn't it? I'm getting a bit confused, my old age. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like a double date situation. Well, like, see, people could. Can you imagine if people were to clip bits of me saying stuff? It would be terrible. It would be terrible. They'd get the wrong idea about me. I'm a sweet old lady. Oh, my Sky. No, you won't. Was it M that sent you some pictures of some like ladies in their 50s or 60s? Oh, that was a beautiful, and they all had on the beautiful dresses. I could see you totally wearing the outfits. Oh, Holly, good morning to you. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming in. I'll show you that I've not got my lights on yet. Yeah, we're in the gutter now. We're naked in the gutter. See that's usually all lit up, but I'm not long in because I was away seeing Flashy and everything this morning. We're up to our neck in the gutter as usual. It didn't take us. Listen, I've been in the gutter since last night after being up that wall watching the firemen, and then dreaming I was That's how I was dreaming I was pregnant. I just need to look at a fireman and that's me pregnant. Oh, open mind. I've just done it last because I can't be bothered. I'm going to need to do my hair again, the front bit. That's not the bit that's sore, by the way, for people that are concerned because I put dye in my hair. It's not this part of my head I've got a problem with. It's round the back. And I don't touch that with dye anyway. But even when I wasn't dyeing my hair, it was still the same. So I think I'm going to just have to live with this, a sore scalp, all my life. Listen, I've lived with pain my whole life anyway, so where's my tiny violin to play it for myself? Oh. See, sometimes my autocorrect is crazy, golfer girl. I send things and I'm like, oh God, I didn't mean it. Autocorrect changed that, and it's usually naughty words and stuff like that. My autocorrect, and somebody had a thing saying autocorrect is never duck. No, no, it's never duck. Autocorrect. I see my thumbs downer hasn't come in yet. Well, I hope they're okay. See, I'm concerned that they're all right. So tomorrow is Friday. Can you believe it's this? As I say, this week has flew in for me. Flew in. And my Sophie, she's wanting to come and see Flash tonight, so I'll collect her and we'll go up and see the cat. Oh, she's so beautiful. I know I'm concerned about the thumbs downer because they're in every day and they're not here today. I hope they're okay. I hope you're all right, whoever you are. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, see, I see when I'm texting, it's a one finger type deal like that. And then I send it, oh God, and then I realise it says something completely different. And then I've got to go, stupid, auto correct. Doesn't like the word poles. My wee pal Rosie, I've told you, wee Rosie O'Kelly, somebody sent her a bloody stripper pole. A stripper pole. They sent her. Elisa, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Imagine sending somebody a stripper pole. She sent it back. She never cared. I was kind of wanting to put it up. I was thinking, Rosie, don't be a killjoy, Rosie. Get the stripper pole up and get on it. Go on the stripper pole, Rosie. She's got the figure for it. But there you are. See the stuff. But the fireman's pole now, that would be fun. That would be. Listen, there's no. Can you imagine me trying to get down a fireman's pole? I'd be falling off the thing. They'd need to give me a resuscitation at the bottom, which might be okay. But the actual fire station's not too far away from me. You know, see if needs come, I might just go down there and just stand outside and just look in the window. And then they'd send for the police, and that'd be like Christmas Day. Then, I'd have the firemen and the policemen. I'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's good. Paul, listen, see the way the ladies and gentlemen, because I've seen some guys on the poles. Now it's an art form. It's not just a dirty dance situation. It's like poles, like stripper poles. See the way that they can bend themselves and do somersaults and all that on them. That's an art. That is an art. Do you know what I mean? But although some of them are naked when they do it, I've never seen MD naked doing it. I've always watched them fully clothed. Green Rose, I'm with you on that. I wouldn't mind a good hosing down. I need it. I'm a dirty girl. Even though I've just had a shower in an hour long swim, I think I need hosed. It could have been William Shatner that got me pregnant in my dream last night, but I think it was probably the firemen. I think it was probably them. I was like, sure. And somebody had said to me, "Was there any good looking?" I says, "Well, I tell you," I says, "there was none that I would have said no to." I'd be like, "Yes, come on, in these come, turns each." My dirty old gets home. Ah. Anyway, that's what keeps me, stuff like that keeps me happy. It gives me a wee spring in my step, so it does. But you read my girls were like, "Mum," and firewomen, of course, go for but it's just usually firemen that we see. We don't really see any firewomen. But I would be, it's the uniform. The uniform does things to me. uh, ah. So I mean, I wouldn't be laughing about it if it was a serious incident as well. But I'm glad everybody was okay. But as I say, whoever designed these houses didn't think about it. Having your bins underneath your actual like area, living room, is a bad idea. I think you shouldn't have your bins there. Put your bins away. So I need to do that. I need to get a firewoman outfit. Open minded. I'll need to think about that. Get my fire. I've not got a fire. Have I? No, I've not got a fire woman outfit. I think I need to get one. I think I need to get one. Imagine me. Oh, there's no shame in me. Imagine me even when Davy was here showing him my nurse's outfit and stuff. I'm terrible. At least I think I got this for Asda. I think I got this for Asda. It's wee pineapples. It's nice and soft. It's a nice soft one. Imagine me doing that, showing the man my police outfit and stuff. I tell you everything. I tell you everything. I vent it, so therefore I feel okay. Ah. But yeah, I'll need to invest in a fire outfit. Yeah, we'll need to. That's what we're going to need. I'm going to need in it. Look, it's about time I got a new outfit. It's about time, so I think I'll be investing in a nice fireman outfit. I have got my sailor outfit, my captain's hat and stuff. From my like. Anyway, like that keeps this wee smile in my face. I'll have a wee smile all day now. Just thinking about that. That's made my day. And then about me being pregnant in my dream last night, and I was happy about it. See if it was real life, I'd be going, oh my god, I'm going to be 50 this year and I'm going to have a child, right? Now that's what it'd be real life, but in my dream I was like, yes, I'm pregnant now. I don't know who the fact. I've no idea who impregnated me in the dream, but there you are. I might find out tonight. I hope it was Chris Pratt or somebody like that, or Vin Diesel. When I say no, it's a bit of Vin Diesel. Mm-mm. Or of course Jason. See, I always have my hair like that. I've had my hair like this for years with my wee pigtails. Always, because it's a good way to keep it out your face, especially when I come out the swimming. I had a nice swim. I had a nice swim this morning. Oh, see, I did. I loved when I was pregnant. Apart from see the very end, the 8 to 9 month. Oh, I had every kind of ailment. I had swelling, piles. All sorts of stuff. My pelvic floor had collapsed with Peter. All that good stuff all happened to me. So 8 month onwards is a nightmare, but when it's not too big, it's lovely having your wee baby bump. See, I do nurse, but I'm not really a sexy nurse. I'm a more straightforward, let's get to the bottom of this nurse when I do my ASMR. You know what I mean? I'm more of like a doctor nurse. Oh, there's my Pip. Good morning, Pip. I hope you're feeling good today. I hope everything's going well. Faith, good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming into the chat. Thank you. I hope you're doing good, Pip. I was up the wall yesterday. Did you see me? I was on the wall yesterday because the firemen were in the street. See, when I'm doing my ASMR, I never do it sexy. I'm never a sexy ASMR person. It's just straightforward. Let me do this too. Go take your temperature and everything like that. I try to do it real and not sexy wise. I keep that stuff for my lady and gentleman callers. Wait till I show you my outfits. I'm telling you. See, I've got a drink in me. That's it. I love everybody too much. I think you're open-minded. Yeah, just listen, Sky. It's best if I keep some clothes on for everybody. Really, it's better I keep some clothes on. It's best. You know what I mean? Mm. I don't like being nude even with myself. I don't like being nude. Even in the shower, I'm like, hurry up till I get my clothes back on. See, you're beautiful. However, I'm not. So, clothes are my friend. Really, the more clothes, the better. Thank you, Lisa. I've had many experiences with doctors and nurses, so I know what they're like. Apart from the doctor that was the a-hole yesterday, I would never do a doctor's role play like he does in real life. The man. Yes, Faith, I'm the same. I'm like, let me cover up a part of. You can have a peek at the goodies. You can have a wee peek at the goodies, but I'd prefer it if we covered the goodies up. It's my Martingle Pink, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, you can have a peek at the good stuff, but that's it. Then then I'm putting my nightie back on. Listen, and then I get a bit of flavouring, and then I'm like, oh, who gives a F? Throwing the clothes about. In the morning, there's clothes hanging round my light and stuff like that. I'm absolutely bollock naked like that. Oh, can't believe I'm naked in this bed. Well, listen, have a listen. At my age, I've got to grasp good times when I can get good times. So I know Sky, but see, I've had things done to my body that's not that nice. Yes, Marcraft video. Good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, Faith, thank you so much for saying that. But I really don't feel like it. But listen, see, the thing is, when I do have a bit of my flavouring, I don't care anymore. I'm like, F it. This is me naked. This is and then I make a fool of myself is what it is. Look, I was in the second date with Dave, remember, and I had the table on top of me. I mean, what else? That's the kind of things that happen. You could have never predicted that, could you have? Never in a million years could you have predicted that shenanigans that happened. It's all it's a learning experience for me. It's a learning thing. Look, Poppy's digging up a storm. She knows I've been cheating on her. The two of them know that I've been cheating with a CAT. See, when I come home from my brother's, they know exactly what I've been up to. And they're not happy about it. They sniff me rotten. Oh, Green Rose, thank you so much for saying that. That's very kind of you. Oh, yes, my craft video. Thank you so much. But but I'm going in the right direction because see how I usually wear my t-shirt over my swimming costume. See, all week I haven't been. I've just been wearing my swimming costume. Right, and that's a big deal for me because I've been going to that swimming for 4 years now, around about 4 years, and I've wore that t-shirt every time I've went into the pool to cover myself up a bit. And this whole week I've just worn my swimming costume, so I'm slowly getting there. I'm slowly doing it. So thank you, Sky. I'm proud of myself. I was like, this is my body, and now I shall swim with it. So I mean, wee steps like that is good for me. I'm feeling good about that. I'm quite happy that I've done that. And it feels nice having the water on my back and stuff like that. Because as I say, I always had a t-shirt on over the top of my swimming costume. So I've been doing good with that. So, and I've not lost any more weight, but I did lose a chunk of weight. So I did, and now I've kind of done that. So I'll need to. I don't know what I'm going to need to stop eating as much. I was going to say, I don't know what else I can do. I do know what else I can do. I can stop eating as much. It's the carbs. It's the bread and stuff like that. Oh, I love my bread, and I love butter on the bread, and I love chips like French fries. I love fries, chips and carbs. See, I just hope somebody likes me for being me. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Faith, I'm always trying. But I end up giving in to the oh yeah, rolling chips with salt and vinegar, gold dust. Oh yes, that's the problem, Sky. I like lashings of food, lots of it, lashings. Oh, a rolling square sausage with onions. Do you know what I'm having for my dinner tonight? Hot dogs. I've got the hot dog rolls, I've got the hot dogs, I've bought onions, so I'm going to fry up some onions, and I've bought American mustard. Ooh, 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 squeeze. And I'll have ketchup as well. That's just, and then I'm talking about trying to lose weight, and I'm going to be munching into them. But it's going to be delish because I love onions. So that's what I'm having tonight. That's what I'm going to be having. Oh yeah, piece and chips. You can't whack it. Faith, I would definitely, I would have you over for dinner. You could have a hot dog with me. Oh yeah. Do you know what I like? The chippy rolls. See, back in the old days, we used to go to the chippy, right, the chip shop, and it was like a newspaper. Remember, they used to put your chips in a newspaper and stuff like that. And you could get a rolling chips, so they would have their rolls, and they would scoosh in the vinegar and the salt and the chips, and oh, that was wonderful. Stovies, no, well, not really. Well, I'm not a big Stovies fan, Elisa. Oh, I know. See the amount of salt as well, but that's how. See, I know I shouldn't be having a lot of salt, but I do. I like. I couldn't eat a tomato without having salt on it. I need salt on my tomatoes, and I need salt on my chips. Every other meal, I'm not too bad with. I can. I don't really. I don't really. I don't really salt it up. Wait, I'll show you ASMR craft video. I'll show you. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see what's the best one. This one, images. See, it doesn't look appetizing. It is. I mean, it's all right. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's like it's. I don't even know how to. There it is. I'll read the ingredients to you. Hold on a minute. I think of it more like a kind of stew. It's roast beef, fat beef dripping, roast potatoes, leftover. Let me see. Right, let's see. Traditional Scottish stovies. Yeah, it's like a hot pot. That's what I would have it. See, my dad used to have it with there it's there. It's like a. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. That's whiskey. That is not the recipe. Anyway, it is. It's just basically like a hot pot where you could put whatever you wanted really in it. But my dad used to make it, but put like bits of sausage and stuff in it. That was nice. I see if it's got, yeah, kind of like a stew, but it's not really got like stewed meat in it. But I suppose you could put stewed meat if you wanted. Some people put corned beef in it. I like a lot of gravy. You see, I like a lot. Then again, for a piece to dip in. Yeah, see, that's at least my dad used to make it, but he used to make it with like link sausages. Yeah, and put that in. That's good. I enjoy that. Yeah, mince and totties. I love my mince and totties. Um, I don't like it with carrots in it really. A lot of people put carrots in their mince and totties. I just prefer onions in mine. Some people put carrots and peas, and my dad used to do that. I didn't like it like that. I like it just like the mince and the totties. But you know how I do my totties? I parboil them, right? So they're almost cooked. They're almost cooked, the potatoes, and then what I do is I put them in the pot with the mince and the onions and the gravy, put the lid on it and leave them in there, and that way some of the gravy soaks into the potato. Mmm. I'm going to need to make a big pot because it's coming up to winter. I should be making a big pot of soup soon. That's what I'll be doing soon. I'll make a big pot of soup, then I'll need to put it in freezer bags. Danielle, good morning to you, Danielle. Thank you for coming in. Oh, there's my Celia there. Good morning, Celia. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I know, Green Rose, see that's... Seeing a freezing cold day in Scotland, if you've got a bowl of mince and totties and a nice bit of crusty bread with some Lure-Pack butter, the real butter, and you dip it in the gravy and eat it, it's like you're getting an internal hug. It just makes you feel warm and good. I know I'm starving as well, but I'm starving. I'm away to make my hot dogs now, sit and have my dinner. Oh, that's one of my favourites, Elisa, is the cockaliki. That is one of my favourite soups. And especially if it's got like rice and stuff in it as well. I love that. Oh, yep. Chicken noodle is my most favourite. See, if I was to only have one soup, it would be chicken noodle I would have all day long, preferably from the Chinese, because their chicken noodle soup is wonderful. I know, Pip, you're eating for two, you're lucky. Well, listen, I dreamt I was pregnant last night. Maybe today I should eat for two, just in case. As I say, they firemen don't know their strength. They don't know their strength, they firemen. They managed to get me from that distance. Yeah, have rice in it. And some of my homemade soup, I like to put a wee bit of pasta. You know, just like a wee handful of pasta in it as well. It's lovely in your soup. See if I only had like two things to live on, food-wise, I would choose soup and bread. Haley, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Pip, as I said, an old wife's tale in Scotland that my granny said to me, right? See if you're pregnant and because this is what happened to me. Yeah, I was pregnant and somebody's made you some sandwiches, right? And you've already ate two sandwiches, but you're still hungry, right? You're still hungry. And you look at the sandwich and you think, oh God, I could take another sandwich, but I better not. My granny used to say to me, eat it, because if you don't eat it, you'll get fur on your tongue. Right? Nobody wants a furry tongue. Right? So an old wives' tale is if you're pregnant and you see something and you're frightened to eat it, you'll get fur on your tongue. That's an old wives' tale. Mandy, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. I've never tried butternut squash. I know they do big squashes up in because they're phallic shaped. That's how I know. Tesco and stuff like that. I've never tried them. I've never had pumpkin soup either. My brother says pumpkin soup is amazing. Oh, Danielle, thank you so much for saying that. I would love to visit beautiful Brazil one day. I would love to. My brother, him and his wife, they like to go out to restaurants and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So their taste palate's way more sophisticated than mine. So they have pumpkin soup and all this kind of stuff. Steak Diane. Now, I've never had that in my life, but my brother likes it. I think it's raw mince as well. I don't know if See, Sophie likes her steaks like with the blood running out. I can't. It's got to be black. My steaks. Gordon Ramsay would have a fit. Black it, Gordon Ramsay. Burn my steak. Yeah, well, this is true. This is true. And there's another saying, Elisa. Nothing tastes as good as thin feels. That was another saying that we used to get. But when you're pregnant, you're meant if you're wanting to eat it, you better eat it because you'll get fur on your tongue. You don't want that. Me and Amanda were laughing because she was telling our partner all about like things that happen that change on a woman's body when they're pregnant, like the wee line that you get for your belly button down. Can you mind that? You get a wee dark line there. And I said to her as well, I said, and sometimes you get a wee moustache. And she said, "Oh, he's going to love that." I says, "Tell him that." I says, "Tell him you might be getting a wee moustache as well, hen. That's all part of it. It's all part of the magic and beauty, as is in childbearing. And piles, you probably get piles." And then she was talking about like the mucus plug, and she was like, she says, she says, I was telling him about the mucus plug, and he was like, "There's a what?" He's gone, "No way, you've made that up." And she's going, "I'm telling you, there's a thing called the mucus plug." And he's gone, "That's disgusting. Why do they need to call it that? How could they not call it something else?" I says, "Well, hen," I said, "see if he's ever want to be romantic with you," I says, "and you can't be bothered, just say, 'Oh, I think my mucus plug has moved a wee bit,' and that's it. He'll no longer want to. He won't want. That'll be that moment over. The moment will have passed." He'll be like, "Get the mucus plug away." Mandy, my son is vegan. He's a strict vegan as well. He'll not use normal shampoo or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't have dairy or anything. And he's really good because he never lectures me or anything like that as well. So he does. He's not in your face about eating, not eating meat. But see some of the stuff he cooks in there, Mandy, I swear to God, I'm like, "Oh my God, that smells amazing." He's woke me up. I've been in my bed at night and I've been lying. I've been like, "That smells good." I've actually had to get out my bed to go in. And some of the stuff, like bacon, you can buy vegan bacon and it smells exactly like normal bacon. Exactly. So maybe in the future we'll all be, everyone will be vegan and be able to do it. I think it's just, and when I was growing up, it was all mince and totties and stew and steak pie and that kind of thing. A bit of chicken. That's what you got. And see if you didn't eat it, you wouldn't eat. You wouldn't eat. You couldn't have said to your mum back in the days, "I'm going to be vegetarian," because you wouldn't be eating. You just wouldn't be eating. So we had to eat. Oh, ASMR craft video, please stay safe. It's been really blustery here today as well. A few of my ornaments are down. But thank you for coming in, and I love you very much. Elisa, what is that? I'm not sure what that means. Pip's eating her second breakfast. Pip's saying, I don't want fur on my tongue." See, that's it. See the stuff I swear that my son cooks. I'm like, that smells exactly like meat. Exactly. He likes a lot of the Linda McCartney range. He eats quite a lot of that, and corn. He eats quite a lot of that as well. Um, but he also has this shake. He makes smoothies every day, but these smoothies have got vitamins and all that kind of stuff in the shake as well that he eats. And he's been doing this for what, many years now, but 3 years or something. Peter's been completely vegan, and it's really good. I mean, although I'm not doing it, I'm proud of him. Do you know what I mean? I'm proud. He probably has gold dust. He's tried there's a site on here called the vegan kind, and it's a supermarket for vegan, and you can get like your shampoo and household items that's vegan and stuff like that. And it gets square sausage. You can get square sausage for there. And but it's, do you know something, Mandy? I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's expensive. Why do they have like the fresh fruit and vegetables so expensive, right? And have a packet of 12 beef burgers for 99 pence. Right, they've got a packet of beef burgers for 99 pence, and your fruit and veg is so expensive. See if they had it the other way about, that the meat products were very expensive and the fruit and veg was really, really cheap. I think a lot of people would say, here, I'm going to start making more vegetable meals and stuff like that. Because I love a stir fry. See, a stir fry with some veggies and mushrooms and stuff like that. What they call bean sprouts and things like that. I love that. But they should. That's I find that ridiculous that the fresh fruit and vegetable. Now, see the pot of soup I'm going to make. It'll probably cost me about £15 to £20, right, to make this pot of soup. That's when I buy my stock and all my fresh vegetables and stuff like that. It costs an awful lot to make a pot of soup, and you can buy a can of soup for like 20 pence or 30 pence. So see if they had it the other way about, we would all be healthier. Listen, see when I'm queen of the world, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I know that, see, if they were to just swap it around and make the meat products, all the fatty things, the cheeseburgers, all the things that are bad for you, make them more expensive and make the fruit and vegetables a lot cheaper. You know, you could buy a punnet of grapes that cost less than a Mars bar. See, I've got it solved. I've got it solved. Listen, this is why. No, I'm going to need to annoy that guy now, that Jeff guy that does the rockets, because I'll need to go up there. I'll need to go up where William Shatner went up. I'll need to start annoying it. Elon Musk, still phone me though. Still phone me. I'm still into SpaceX. And MD for NASA as well. Phone me as well. Don't care. But this guy as well. I've never really watched his rockets, but now I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Jeff. So Jeff, give me a phone. Send me up. Send me up. The first Scottish old woman. Yeah, that'd be great. Imagine seeing me floating about up in space. Woo, that'd be wonderful. I better not go up with someone attractive, because you know what the experiment I've always wanted to try. Yeah, I've always wanted to try that. Do you know what I mean? Remember I was talking about up in space. Here, I would do it. Cameras and all, right? You would see some ass. Yes. See, my son put it as in um, the animals eat all the plants, right? And getting nutrients, and then you kill the animal and eat the animal and take the nutrients. He says he just cuts out the animal and just goes straight to the nutrients and eats them. I thought that's a good way to put it. I never thought about it like that. Oh, see, that'd be great. I would love to have like a wee fruit and veg. Peter does grow herbs. We've got loads of herbs. But that's how I like that rocket the best. It's like Austin Powers. It's like the Austin Powers one. It's a Johnson. You know, it was like the Austin Powers of rockets. Um, Peter's got herbs all grown out the back garden, and chilies. The chilies have come on, so that's good. Mandy, that sounds great. And see, a lot of the supermarkets will throw away cucumbers that aren't proper cucumber shape. See, when my dad grows cucumbers in his greenhouse, they're bent and all like this and stuff like that. That doesn't matter to me if they're a funny shape. Do you know, if they taste good, they taste good. I'd love to do I'd love to have a wee allotment or something like that. I just wouldn't be able to tend. See, if I had a gardener, I'd be sitting watching them. Just you carry on there, pull the weeds out, son. That's it, pull the weeds out. No, no. If I had somebody that could do the allotment would be great. Oh, do they see? I've shopped in Morrison's once, but it was on the Amazon thing. But they should do that, because, and even the tomatoes and stuff like that. Sometimes you get an odd shaped tomato, but they all taste the same. They all taste really good. Open-minded. I love seeing the picture. Open-minded shows me pictures of her beautiful flowers and stuff like that. See, that's great that they sell wonky veg. Yeah, Troy the gardener. Here there'd be many a live stream, wouldn't there? Be many a live stream of me. Oh, you've missed a part there, son. You've missed. Oh, what's it? Oh, you've missed a part there. Oh, oh, young man, young man. Get your back in it there, son. Oh, I'm hot flushing now. I'm hot flushing. Where's Mrs. Doubtwater's pickle? I'm just a no. Listen, I can't help myself. This is just it. This is the way I am. I'd like a gardener though, and a personal fireman and policeman. Just come down. Just I'm doing interviews today. I'm doing interviews. If anybody wants to come down, I'm going to interview you. Right. You know, a gardening interview, and nothing would be about gardening. Nothing that can you imagine that interview. A gardener come down here to get interviewed, and me not mentioning one thing about his knowledge of gardening. So, what'd you like to do on a Friday night? What's your idea of fun? All right, okay. What's your ideal kind of date? It'd be a different kind of interview. Yes, you've got some sweet corn that are rainbow coloured. I couldn't believe it either. I seen a picture on Facebook about a year ago, and it was this sweet corn, and it had the most beautiful pastel colours. And I was like, aye, right. Right. There's no sweet corn like that. That's never a sweet corn, and it's like somebody's coloured that sweet corn. It's actually true. Actually, it is. It's true. And pineapples grow on bushes. Is it the pineapples that grow in the bushes? Because I always thought they were on trees. Yes, green rose. You've got rainbow. You've got. Oh, I would love to try it just to taste it. Purple carrots, yeah. Purple carrots. Do you know when I seen it, the carrots that colour? There's a YouTube channel I watch, and it's oh, village food, and it's over in India, and this lady, this wee old lady, they call her Granny, and she cooks in a big massive pot, and it's all like Indian food, but it's vegetarian. It's not vegan, but it's vegetarian. And she uses carrots in a lot of her dishes, and the carrots are like bright red in colour. You know, they're like a different colour for your carrots. Yeah, see the modification. They should stop with it. I don't mind the colour, or if they're perfectly circular, um, fruit and veg. I'll that doesn't bother as long as it tastes good. Oh, golfer girl. See, we've just got the orange. We're boring in Scotland. We've just got. Unless we. Listen, I've only ever seen the orange. Maybe they do somewhere, but I shop in Asda and farm foods. So it's just orange carrots I see. But even seeing the USA, you've had eggs that were white. See all the eggs? I've managed to get white eggs now, but all the eggs that we used to get would have a brown shell. And I'd be like, that's amazing how the American chickens lay white eggs and our eggs are brown. But I managed to get some white, and it's just the same egg. Things like that. I like to watch other people's foods and stuff like that. I did. Green Rose, look, I thought somebody was pulling my leg. See, when I seen it, I was like, right, somebody's just had a corn in the cob and just coloured the corns in. It's as the price. Dee-dee-dee. White eggs are from white chickens, is that right? See, I've not got a clue, but I just like people over in America have got white eggs. That's amazing to me. Oh, build your own pizza. I remember they used to have the big bit. It was like and you could get coleslaw, and they used to have coleslaw that had prawns in it. They've not got it now, but it was wonderful. Sky, white eggs. White eggs. I managed to get, I've only ever got them once. I managed to get some white eggs, and I really didn't want to use them because they were so pretty. They were so white. But yeah, you got white eggs. See, this is why I like to watch all like the cooking shows and stuff. In fact, me and Sophie sit and, do you know our favourite thing to watch is seafood boils. I'd love a seafood boil. I've never tried crab in my life. I've never tried lobster, but here I had scampi the other day, and scampi is a form of little lobster, so maybe I have. No, I love scampi. Monday, I go into Asda and I think, right, I've got £30. I've got £30, right, and I eat bread and milk and dog food and stuff like that, right? So £30, that's all you've got. Go in and get what you're getting, come out. Do you know where I go? Straight to the candles. Straight to the candles. And pick up all the. Oh, I need to get that. It'd be a shame if I never got that, because see if I come in next week and I've got some money, that candle's going to be gone. People are going to be queuing up for that candle, so I need to buy it. No, or you go in with a basket and you end up like it's like a game show, isn't it? Yeah, you've got a basket. It's like a game show. Let's see how much you can get in this basket. Oh, I wish I'd have got a trolley. Well, guys, I've been on a while. I'm going to go and make some tea. I love you all very much, and thank you all for spending this time with me. And I'll be back tomorrow, Friday. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'm going to give you a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.